Hello and welcome to a slightly delayed top 8 of the Queen of the Andals tournament with me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
G'day.
G'day. So on the left then we have Justin Power playing Targ Rains, and on the right we have Chase Stalsberg playing Targ Rains. And we have seen Chase a few times before, quite a lot actually. He's been in pretty much every game I think on the channel. Well, this series anyway. So we kind of know what his deck does. We know that it runs 3 Jack and Hagar. It runs put to the sword, so it's got a lot of specific kill events going on. We've not seen Justin yet though, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of Targ Rains is running. And we've got our setups here. So Justin there setting up what looks like a duped Sansa, 2 Winterfell Stewards and a cat. On the right, Chase has got a Freedmen, Missandei, Illyria's Estate, and 2 Myronese Markets. What do you think about those setups, Em?
Yeah. Seemed good.
Yeah, both?
I like Chase's setup. I think he's set up economically for the game.
Oh, yeah, it's 3 gold already, isn't it?
Yeah. And when you consider Justin's board too, I don't think he's far behind, but Justin doesn't have any repeatable economy. So as the game progresses, Justin's going to lose out unless he finds his economy quickly.
I mean, I guess you could argue that the Winterfell Stewards are a form of economy anyway, but as you say, they're not going to be giving him gold, and they're quite specific on what they can reduce. So he wants some kind of location there.
This is true. I'm interested in the Rains versus Rains dynamic in this game. Because you've got Cat. She can kind of shut down some Rains triggers. She could shut down Jaqen, but only in Intrigue and Power. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see where this game's going to go. Because at the moment, Justin has, 8 for Intrigue with Cat and Sansa. Chase only has 3. So let's see what they marshal.
Cat should be doing some work this time, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So we've got 2 late summer feasts here.
Who won the toss? I assume Justin won.
Chase is first player, so I'm going to assume Justin won and made Chase first because that's normally how it goes, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Unless you're really confident you can snap out of Late Summer Feast.
Because Chase is going to want to, as you say, get out of Late Summer Feast. Rains decks generally do. But he's going to struggle because a cat on the board, unless he finds some Intrigue Stealth, he's not really going to be getting through that Intrigue challenge with enough strength and to stop the cat. So it looks like he's just going to go for the military instead then. Yeah,
maybe he's just going to kill everything. Which is equally valid when your opponent has no military icons on the board.
Jay's got loads of gold here. I mean, he's paid for Drogo, but he's still got 6 gold remaining. So we're getting out a Jorah.
That's good. He's a good card for Rain because he's strong, he's cheap. And he also helps with our military presence.
Also got a flea bottom there as well. Is he going to sit on that 3 gold?
He doesn't have any target for the flea bottom as yet.
No.
That can change.
Oh, that's an interesting hand. Bless you. Any more?
Yep.
Oh. Bless you again.
Help. Send help.
So I can see that Chase has got Mag in hand there, so that could prove...
Mag, but does he have Last of the Giants? He saved 3 gold.
I saw one. I think I saw a lot, Hand's Judgment as well. So just in there, now onto his marshalling. He's collected his gold and using the Winterfell Stewards to reduce the cost of the next character. He's also marshalled a Rose Road and last half at the bottom there.
Seems good.
So using that reduction that he's just got to pay out for the Running Wolf Pack, is that one?
Oh yes, he's playing dogs. I know this deck.
Is that because it's your deck, honey?
No, it might not be my deck, but...
Well, not your deck specifically, but... Yeah,
I certainly know what he might be trying to achieve.
So if he's running dogs, which he probably is with that particular wolf on the board, he'll be looking for Bran, for Wolf Bran.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully we'll get some fun interactions on the board soon. And looks like Justin's also saving 2 gold there. Oh! Earthquake!
What happened there? We've got a groin shot of Justin which I'm not sure if that was intentional.
I know what actually happened here.
Why?
Chase has been sitting on the left-hand side of the table for the majority of the day. And when that happened, he confessed to being used to his foot being on the other side of the table. So he just stuck his foot out as he had been all day. But now, because he's on the wrong side of the table, he kicked the camera.
What? Man. And now we've got slightly off kilter.
Yeah.
Got more of Justin's board here. Which is fine, because we all prefer to see Targ Rains dogs, right?
Definitely.
He's at a slight disadvantage here, although he does have the claim soak. And he triggered a thing. He's got Mirror out, and Drogo is blank.
So blanking Drogo is really good for Justin here. You know, Chase isn't going to get that those 2 military challenges through. And if Chase, as I suspect, is going to be Last of the Giants in something horrible like Mag, it means that Justin's going to be able to keep a bit more of his board presence.
Well, I guess Mag would have been much more impactful had Chase had 2 militaries, which he doesn't. So he might not, he might not want to do it now. Now,
Chase is going in from military with Drogo and with Jorah, which I would find highly suspicious. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Especially seeing as he can just lose it.
So I think...
That's a 9, right?
Yeah, so I think Justin, to be safe, needs to defend with enough to stop a put. How much are the roaming wolf pack?
They're 6.
Okay, well that'd be enough then, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe
winning
Chase is
his
playing
own
him?
military is less impactful? I might have fully defended, but I think Justin has decided the intrigue stealth is valuable. Which I agree.
So forced reaction, Jorah there getting his betrayal token, and then Chase forgetting that Drogo didn't have his renown, and nearly putting it on him, but then realising and then popping it onto Jorah instead. Because Drogo is blank from the mirror. So it's not just his 2 military claim text boxes, also that he doesn't get his renown and whatnot.
I think Justin done the right thing here. He played defensively. Just see the first round out.
Yeah, when someone goes in with that much strength unneeded, it's a little bit suspicious. And like I say, it might just be a bluff on Chase's part, but you don't want to risk it first turn. So we've got a little intrigue coming in here from Missandei, which is interesting. Justin can defend with enough here to win and be able to trigger Rains if he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, it's tempting, right? Because you don't care about the power challenge.
But interestingly, Justin here is just defending with Sansa. So Chase using the forced reaction to draw a card. I think I've been tempted to defend overly and trigger Rains, but I suspect maybe Justin just wants to get the challenges back.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just defended with Sander, triggered last half, and then triggered Rains.
Yeah, true.
So there's no difference in the board state. But he wants to trigger on offense. Which
I think
unfortunately gives Chase an extra card. But
yeah, I was going to say, he'd have been better doing it on the defence though, wouldn't he? Using the last half. Because as you say, he'd have then been giving Chase 1 less card from the forced reaction.
Fewer.
So 1 fewer. Apologies. And... yeah. He might have been concerned that Chase would have ambushed something in maybe to get the Red Wedding.
Yep.
Maybe he wanted to do it on the fence so he knew that he would...
If you trigger
Chase
on
is
defense,
finished.
you're probably not going to pick the Red Wedding. So if Chase had the way of getting Mag into play, he's going to use it now. But he doesn't.
Okay, so...
he
did it in the wrong order!
Justin did a chase.
Justin did a chase!
They're bad at each other.
Oh dear. Maybe it's the Americans.
Whoa.
Maybe the Americans were taught the wrong rules or something. Then everyone else did it all right.
You did realise that everybody watching the video is probably going to be American because it's an American video.
I know, I'm just teasing.
You're not teasing. She's genuinely mocking you guys. Just so you know,
As
it's
if I
Rebecca
dare.
Gillard mocking you all.
What? You're such a little shit.
Deal with it.
Smirking.
Live with your words. So Drogo's gone.
Drogo is dead.
I'm interested to see what differences Justin has. Because he's obviously updated the deck. He got Mirror in. I don't think I've played this deck since Mirror had been released.
Have you not?
No. I think I updated it and never played it.
Maybe you should play it this weekend.
Nah, I can't bother.
You've gone off a Stark a bit, haven't you?
No, well, people think I should play different decks now, so I better play a different deck.
You're going to play Clanny?
Probably not.
Clanny, 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 Clanny.
Did that just happen? Did you just... Oh.
You should play Clanny.
Right. Okay. We have round 2. What plots do you think they're going to go for?
I think they're going to go for Heads and Spikes and Political Disaster.
No, I do like Political Disaster. Especially in, obviously, Stark Rain. Punishing Chase there for having all those economies.
I feel like maybe this was slightly early.
Yeah, I think it might be around early than you'd like to play it. However, then it may be the situation where Justin has more locations than he would like in hand, and he wants to get some out.
Well, I saw
it's not a situation where you want to overextend on the board.
No. Well, I saw he's got a King's Road in hand, but a King's Road is something that goes in and out anyway. So, unless he's got a Winterfell or something. But Chase going first again this turn.
I mean, I think this has been good for Justin so far. I think he had not quite the better board on setup for the long game. But he's definitely brought that back now. The location base is on parity. The board, he has a slightly better board, I feel. So...
it was Stealth and Cat. And the Roaming Wolf Pack, that's the one with Intimidate, right?
It is, yeah.
Is that the one that increases strength with more wolves or something as well?
Yeah, on attack.
On attack.
Each attacking direwolf gain +2 strength for that, themselves too. So on attack they're 8 strength.
That's insane.
It's good.
Yeah, and then you use them with Bran and then you're pretty much guaranteed a range trigger, right?
Yeah, they're really, really good with Bran. If you can get Bran and the Roaming Wolf Pack up in a game, then you can just, as long as you can go first, you can really run away with it.
But this has been quite punishing on Justin's hand. I mean, round 1 he had a hand limit size of 5, and this turn he's going to have 4, isn't he?
He is.
Political Disaster. What's that attachment?
It looks like Shaggy Dog.
Okay, what does that do?
Okay, so if Justin wins a challenge with a character to which Shaggy Dog is attached, you can kill a defending character.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you can move Shaggy Dog by paying a gold to another character.
That's really cool.
It's cost 3, it's not cheap. And it's telegraphed, you can see it's on the board, you've got to play around it. So what it really does is get unopposed more than anything.
Yeah. So we've got some stuff happening on the board here. Chase has just played Last of the Giants to put in Mag the Mighty. So I can only think that last round he didn't have the combination to play out, but he's certainly found it this turn. And Justin doesn't have that much military strength. Certainly not enough to defend this big military that's coming through.
Yeah, he's going to lose his chuds.
Well, that's not what I'm worried about.
And he's still got 3 gold.
He's still got 3 gold, and in the last turn he was obviously trying to do something and didn't manage it. So
What's he going in with? 15?
Yeah, Justin can't defend with enough now. And I'd be very surprised if Chase doesn't have the put here.
Who's he going to kill? He's going to kill Cat.
The cat, wouldn't it?
Well,
I'd be really tempted to move Shaggy.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so going through the forced reactions here. So forced reaction on Jorah, forced reaction on Mag. Regular reaction, we have a put to the sword. Yeah, on Cat, as expected.
Shaggy comes back to hand.
That Winterfell Steward that he took for claim with Mag should be in the dead pile, but it's been put in the discard. This does get rectified shortly.
Good, good.
And then actual claim. So Chase forgot to actually take his unopposed. But he's taken his renown.
Yeah, unopposed is mandatory, so he should be on 5.
Yeah, he takes it in a minute anyway.
So that made a big difference.
Oh, look at the board size.
He's got intimidated the wolf.
Well, Justin's just lost like 3 characters.
Yep.
One of which is a good character. Plus with a 3 gold attachment on him. Her even.
He's got a Nymeria in hand. That's going to help next turn. You need just to see this turn out.
There you go, that was the unopposed power from before.
The Mag's going to die. Jorah's going to leave play next time he wins the challenge. So the pressure is still on Chase to keep building his board. Justin can stabilise. He got good characters still on the board. I don't think he's out of this.
Yeah, it's a point actually. So as you say, Mag's going to disappear shortly. Jorah, as soon as he gets used again, he'll go. So Chase basically won't use him, I imagine. Which means that really the only characters Chase has got are the Freedmen, Targaryen Loyalist and Missandei.
Yeah, so, I feel like Chase lost some momentum from that first round, from losing Drogo. And now he possibly righted that. He put the balance now.
Well, I mean, he's got a firm win on the power totals at least.
Yes.
We'll just see if he can stick with that, or if Justin's going to come back and have his vengeance.
Vengeance is the Martell card. Vengeance for Catelyn. Waiting for you to come up with that.
Know me too well.
Cool, what are we waiting on here?
I think we're waiting on Justin's challenges. So going on the... Oh no, I think it's defending.
He's defending, right?
Yeah,
defending Chase's intrigue.
Yeah, that's the one. So Sansa will just be on 1 strength now because of the 3 in the dead pile. So Chase should win that challenge. Right?
Is it just the Freedmen?
Yeah.
No, Freedmen are on 1.
Yeah, so Sansa should be on 1.
Is that because of the other Winterfell Steward that hadn't been moved?
It might be, yeah.
Okay. Hand Judgment gone there?
Don't think it's going to matter too much against Justin's deck.
Maybe not.
Oh, unless it's got like Taste for Flesh and stuff.
Yeah. So Mag goes. Now, because Jorah is still on the board at the moment, it makes it an advantageous March situation. For Chase, I mean, Justin's likely to get rid of what? Mira, maybe? Maybe Sansa. That leaves him without power icon, which is dangerous when you're 2-6 down.
I think March is a little bit risky here for both players.
I don't think it's that risky for Chase. Chase is boarded full of rubbish characters. Not rubbish characters, but you know. Some vigorous waving of the Myronese market.
Yeah, they've gone through the standing phase, and then Chase has said, actually, in the dominance phase, I want to use the Myronese market to shuffle Sansa's Duke back into your deck. And then, yeah.
Take back, cool. Okay, if your opponent allowed them, it's fine.
Oh no, the Winterfell Steward is back in that dead pile. He has moved it now already.
Yeah. So what now? What plots? I think Justin needs something with a bit of gold.
Yeah, I was going to say, just needs a bit of economy now to try and
just to get some
repopulate.
Maybe some initiative would be good.
So both going for close call there. The close call will help with Sansa's strength, and also get the chance of finding Cat, you know, and being able to play her. And for Chase's side, getting Drogo out of the dead pile is definitely going to be good for him. I imagine he's a 3-of. So Chase might be looking to find that again. Or may already have it. I don't know what's in his hand.
Maybe.
And Justin's going first this turn.
That's quite nice for him with those dogs. He can afford Nymeria. But then that leaves him 2 gold. Can he do anything with the 2? I don't know.
He probably doesn't have any more Winterfell stewards, right?
Chasey's going second. He must be quite pleased with that. Because he's got tricks, which are pretty good going second. Like, you know, Giant, Jack, and that's good going second. Because your opponent's already knelt out. And generally you've got a whole board.
Yeah. But the only problem with Chase going second here is Justin does have Intimidate.
He does.
And we know he's got Nymeria in hand, so he's got 2 Intimidate.
But what's he going to intimidate?
Depends what Chase puts out, I guess.
Yeah. If you do have a way of jumping in a character, you're probably going to want to jump them in after Justin has completed his challenges.
Makes sense.
But Justin taking some time to think about this.
It just means it's got options in hand, right? So,
yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't quite see what else he's got.
You've
The
got
winter is
coming. So he's probably thinking of ways to maximise that. Of course, it doesn't really mean that much right now because Chase's characters aren't great.
Well, it might well be that he wants to use it, for example, on the power. Try and get those power levels a bit more equal.
Definitely a possibility. He doesn't have many.
Okay.
He doesn't have many good ways of winning power. But
so he's going for Summer there. So I'll be tempted to take a Steward. Yeah, because in that way, again, Sansa's strength is increased.
And it's claim soak.
And it's claim soak. And it basically pays for itself if you play it out and then kneel it to pay for something else.
Yeah, I definitely think it's valuable, given Chase's potential explosive attacking power. He played a Northern Armory.
Yeah.
That's good. Good for him. If only he had a way of giving the Roman Wolfpack more icon. He's got 1 gold. He could have off to Gulltown.
So, I was thinking the fact that Chase knows Justin's just picked up a Chud. Justin hasn't played the Chud, but Justin's kept 1 gold. Does that not choreograph a little bit that Justin might have something?
Yeah, it does telegraph a little bit that he's saving the gold for a reason.
Oh, okay, here we go. So, his star's out. Discarding a second Sons from hand to reduce the cost to marshal a card into shadows by 3. So we have a card into shadows there on the top row. And saving 1 gold and putting the dupe on his star there. Okay,
Chase is in business. Duped his second Sons in the discard pile. 1 gold for his flea bottom. Chase is in a good position now.
I have a rules question.
Right.
So, you know how Chase discarded the card from hand to reduce the cost of the next card that is marshalled, ambushed, or
put into shadow?
Yeah, brought out of shadows
by
3. If Chase had then played the dupe
of
his star before putting the card into shadows, would that dupe have absorbed the 3 cost reduction? Do dupes count as being marshalled? Do you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah, I understand what you're asking. I'm not sure. If it was asked me in a tournament, I'd probably say yes.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be 100% on the answer.
Because it's like when you use a reducer and you kneel it to reduce the cost of the next card by 1 and then you play another reducer, for example.
Because I think when you target a card in your hand, you're going to marshal another copy of his star, perhaps. And then when it actually enters play, it becomes a blank card, a duplicate. Yeah. I think for targeting in your hand, it's considered marshalling.
Okay.
So I would argue, but whether that's right or wrong, I don't actually know.
Just to clarify, Chase didn't do it in that order. He did put the card into shadows and then marshal the dupe, but it's just something that I was wondering when I was editing. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, a military coming through from Mira and the roaming wolf pack. Justin played Winter is Coming, and that meant that there was 2 claim for Chase. And then the Intimidate, he was going to go with Jorah but changed his mind and went with Hisdar. Which is definitely the right choice because Chase isn't going to want to use Jorah, so there's no point intimidating him. Intimidating Hisdar is definitely a better choice. We now have a power challenge coming through from Sansa, who is on 3 strength.
Is it time to talk about the important issues?
Oh, what, our new patrons?
Sure.
We have 2 new patrons. Thank you for reminding me. My memory's terrible. Do you remember their names?
Well, I don't think you actually told me.
Yeah, I did, because I was asking you how to pronounce one.
That was just one of them.
So, we have 2 new patrons. We have Jared Kurtz and Mason Todd.
Thank you, yeah. That's a quite an...
That sound right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the pronunciation sound right. Sure.
Yeah.
You didn't butcher them for a change, so well done.
Thanks.
Well done on,
not
creating this content so we attract reasonably named Patreons.
Reasonably named patrons. Dork.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. And, your names are on the little Patreon credit thingy-majiggy.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Was that the issue that you were talking about?
It wasn't, no.
Oh.
But, I'm cool
I felt like from your face that maybe it wasn't, but it reminded me, so that was good. What's your issue?
Well, currently, at the moment, we've just had a Hisdar reducing... I didn't think Chase had any more cards in hand, but apparently he did. So we have Aegon coming out of Shadow to fetch Dario, which is going to create, a board swing. He's got an advantage now. He can do things. Mm-hmm. It's just as well Justin didn't marshal the Winterfell Steward.
Yeah.
So, So, yeah, it looks like Chase has a stranglehold on this round.
Mm-hmm. What was your issue?
My issue? Right, yes. The important issue. And this is something that Cameron can also weigh in on at some point.
Okay.
But, Jaffa Cakes.
Oh.
So, yeah, it seems like Colin Weir, as in Colonial Bob from Discord, Colin, doing a Colin.
Yeah, doing a Colin.
Found some Jaffa Cakes.
But no, they're not Jaffa Cakes.
In the United States.
They're not Jaffa
Now, it turns out that these are made by Jacob, which are historically a cracker and biscuit company. None of this Jaffa Cakes malarkey. They're not McVitie's. It's Jacob's. So,
Jacob's Jaffa Cakes?
Well, yeah. They look like the real thing on the picture, but they're not the right company. It's like a rival company. It's like, I don't know. It's like Fantasy Flight Games making shoes.
That's weird.
It is a bit weird. You wouldn't eat your shoes, right? And you certainly wouldn't play them on the table in front of you.
You wouldn't, no.
So, yeah, I'm intrigued to what they taste like. So I'm expecting Gabby and Joe to experience this taste sensation.
I'm pretty sure. I was going to say, Gabby and Joe, if they're giving Jaffa Cakes, they're not going to bring them back.
No, I just want them to tell us what it's like, whether they're authentic. This is important.
This is important stuff, is it?
I wouldn't want Cameron to be trying these American Jaffa Cake and going, these are crap, when actually they're not the real thing.
That's true.
I'll be mortally offended.
Yeah. We don't want our Jaffa Cakes being, looked down upon.
Besmirched.
Besmirched. That's a good word.
It is a good word.
Yeah.
I can finally concentrate on the game again now.
Do you feel better now you've had your little...
The spider's web.
Yeah.
Going to clear out just in hand, it seems.
You're going to try it. Are we all done on the Jaffa Cakes?
Well, yeah, I've clearly moved on.
Okay.
I've started talking about the game again.
Oh, no, but you're making me think of Jaffa Cakes now.
Have you got any?
No, you ate them all. Sad times.
Cool. So what's going on the board, Rebecca?
There was a big intrigue challenge from Dario and Aegon, which was won by 5, allowing Chase to play the Spider's Web. Chase then decided to initiate a second intrigue challenge with Missandei. Justin decided to use his Northern Armory to use Northern Armory to stand Sansa and defend the intrigue. And yes, on winning the Intrigue Challenge, he used the reaction from Dario to stand an ally or a companion, of which Missandei is one.
You were rattled then. You stopped. You thought about it and thought, damn, I'm losing my train of thought.
Well, you can't ask me what's going on and then not let me finish.
That's okay. I'll let you finish.
I did. Now we have military coming through from the second sons that were brought out of the discard pile. And now we're up to date.
So you might think that Spider's Web was not that great for Chase, but it has forced Justin to use his Northern Armoury. So if and when Justin plays the Withering Cold, assuming he's running the Withering Cold.
It would make sense to. It'd be a good card for Justin to play against Chase's deck as well. Chase has got a lot of things at kneel.
Justin has killed Sansa. So he hasn't killed Summer. And he's already used his close call. And so, yeah, Sansa's been chosen.
Well, Sansa against Chase's deck is just going to get weaker and weaker, isn't she? There's, so many cards dying all the time. Summer's already on the board. We've already used close call. So, yeah, Sansa's not going to get any stronger now with military challenges happening.
Chase has decided to put to the sword on the bottom of his deck. Which, he doesn't have a clear and easy way of winning a military by 5, as the board states currently stand.
No, but I'm sure it'll come about at some point, right? He's got his star, he's got Dario in hand.
Yeah, he needs to shuffle anyway. I haven't seen a shuffle.
Yeah, I wonder what shuffles Chase has in his deck.
Maybe Isle of Raven.
Yeah.
Shadow Black Lane is my shuffle of choice, but of course that doesn't synergise with Rains. So we have Wardens of the North into the Bloody Flux.
I think Bloody Flux is a bit of a unusual choice for Chase here. I feel like maybe he just played it because there wasn't a better plot to play. I mean, if anything, it's bad for him because he's the only one that's actually got a save on the board.
True. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just play it for the initiative, so you can control that initiative. Other times, I guess maybe he has things like Jack and Hagar who can jump in and kill anything with dupe.
Yeah.
And it'll also stop Justin if he does play anything and duplicate it.
Just a note about what's happening on the board at the moment. So Justin got a little bit confused and thought that the revealed plot was March to the Wall.
Oh.
And I think said something about March to the Wall or something like that. So Chase basically says, well, in the essence of fairness, I do actually have marched.
What?
Yeah, and just shows him. I think Justin must have said something about him having marched as well or something. Like maybe like something like, oh, I'm glad I didn't play March 2 or something like that. So Chase said, well, because I know that you've got it.
Wow.
I think
Sporting
something
conduct,
along those lines. Yeah.
His dad doing a thing?
Well, after the fact, but yeah. Chase marshalled Drogo and then discarded the card, but
it's fine.
Everything
is fine.
I think they've both had a couple of takebacks, so. Winterfell Steward on the board.
Yeah, Justin needs to do something impactful here. He needs to get out.
What's that? Is that...
It looks like Rob.
Ooh, that's impactful. That'll do.
So Chase obviously wanted to use his star for something to save himself 3 gold. That's suspicious. Especially after you marshal Drogo and then you see your opponent saying, actually, I want to use his star because essentially what he's saying is, I want to use the 3 gold for something else.
Flea bottom?
That leaves 2 gold. We've already seen Last of the Giants. We've already seen Put to the Sword.
Could
So
be another one.
I would be cautious. And if he doesn't have anything, it's also a really good bluff.
Well, I guess he, he felt like he could afford to get rid of the card. And to be honest, even if it was just for the flea bottom, they're still really good because there's a Second Sons in there, and Second Sons are super strong.
Is that you being honest? Thank you for being honest.
Stop teasing.
I'm sorry.
I will be.
Brutal.
When I eat all of your Jaffa cakes. Wahahaha.
That's just not funny.
Doesn't need to be funny. It's just going to happen.
Is that card in shadows?
No, I think that's just his hand.
Ah. Well, Chase has committed to the intrigue.
So
I mean, Justin can defend for 3. Mira and
wow.
Latar. And Chase has gone in for 9.
So Chase wants to get off one of his Rains plots by the looks of it. I'll be interested to see which Rains plot. So Justin there just defending with Mira. Chase going to win this by 5. So he could trigger Rains if he wants to. Oh yeah, of course, the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Ouch.
Forgot about that.
But
So
that does mean Chase can now do a power challenge.
So Justin there is defending with how much? 12?
6, 7, 12.
And how much did Chase go in for?
9.
Okay.
They could.
So he
You're
could have
saying he
triggered
could have done the
Rains.
defensive Rains?
Yeah.
Depends what he's got. I mean, that could have been a good call actually.
Because he's used his 2 triggers for the Wardens now, so he can't do it again.
I agree. Actually, that's a really good call. Yeah, and probably a bit of a error from Chase, but he got away with that. And like we said, he gone in with the power challenge. You don't want to do a military and stand Justin's board for him, so
Yeah.
power challenge, bit of power swing there.
Big power swing there. So we have the military coming in from summer, and as expected, our second sons is coming out using Flea Bottom. So unless Justin's got something like for the north, which I don't think I've seen in a deck for about 2 years, yeah, I think that's the challenge over.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
For the North, we'll definitely see more play.
Really?
Yes.
I used to love for the north, and you used to just laugh at me.
Because Start was shit back then.
Don't know what you're on about.
But
Stark's
yeah.
always been awesome.
I think it might see a bit more play because A, it replaces itself when you win the challenge, and B, it helps you win triggers for the Sea of Blood.
That's that weird military agenda, right?
The weird military agenda, yes. So, well, Chase is winning 11-5 now.
Seems strong.
I think he's got a bit of a stranglehold on this. Justin needs to go first and get some green icons, but Titan for Wolves could work. What's he going to get?
Greywind would be good. Start chomping down on Chase's board.
Yeah, he
Get
can.
rid of Masande.
Getting rid of Masande's good.
Yeah, there we go. So Greywind there.
Could be too little, too late.
Ah, and also Greywind, we can use that just to restand Justin's board.
Yeah,
That seems good.
it is good.
Although Justin still hasn't found Bran, has he?
No, that's hurting him a little bit at this stage because if he top decks Bran now, that's magnificent. That's great. You're going to get 5 gold, so you're going to play Greywind and have 1 left over, assuming he nails the Winterfell Steward.
Yeah.
But he needs green icons.
Just left him on the board. Oh, okay. I was going to say, you don't get to play that one. He's not under 3 gold.
He does still have a Nymeria, I believe.
Yeah, he does actually, doesn't he? I wonder which one he'll play.
Probably Greywind.
Greywind lets him have that stand, doesn't he?
But, you know, Bran is obviously the
Preferred.
card he needs right now because he's struggling for icons more than anything. He doesn't have many power icons. He doesn't have many intrigue icons.
So in your doggy reigns, did you have a way of going and getting Bran? Did you have a summons or anything like that?
No.
So what happened if you didn't find Bran?
Well, you just stall the game out or you win by other means.
So it wasn't too big an issue then?
No, if you don't get Bran to win challenges, then you try and murder the board with your Taste for Flesh, your Winter is Coming, your Ward. cards like that.
Okay.
Then you grey wind your own board to stand your board. You know, there are plenty of tricks.
I love how Chase has just managed to afford a Dario on a Copper's turn.
I do think the Stark Range deck is weaker now. The doggy deck.
Why?
Because the restricted list adds Wheels Within Wheels, Breaking Ties and Flea Bottom. All 3 restricted cards. So you have to take 2 of them out. And I think you keep Flea Bottom, which means you have to take out Breaking Ties and Wheels Within Wheels. So with that, you lose your Wheels Within Wheels to Taste for Flesh combo. Yeah. You lose your Breaking Ties, which pressures your opponent's board and uses your loyal well. And it also triggers Wyman and Rob, and you lose that too. And I don't think any other scheme can replace what those 2 give you. Yeah. So I think it's weaker.
But I guess that's the whole point, right? You know, the restricted list is to stop those decks that are a little bit, maybe slightly overly powerful compared to other deck styles. And just sort of rein things in a bit, right?
I don't mind the Breaking Ties Flea Bottom restriction. I'm a little bit sad that Wheels Within Wheels is part of the restriction.
That was to stop like the Tyrell combos, was it?
Yeah, combo decks. But, you know, it is what it is. It makes the deck different now. We can see if we can make it good.
Ah, interesting. So Chase are doing an intrigue. Justin defending with Mira. And Chase has used the His-Star reduction to ambush in the Quaith for free. So that removes Mira from the challenge, making it unopposed. Which I think maybe Chase forgot to take? Or did he take it? Not sure. So we had the reaction from Dario to steal the ally and stand it. And then we also had the Rains trigger. So using Filthy to kneel out Rob. Plus we had the Renown on Dario there. But Chase actually forgot to take his intrigue claim. And now we just have a big power. And that should just be the game. That would be claim and the Renown, I guess.
Damn.
Yeah, so power for shitloads.
Shitloads? What are you saying?
Shitloads. No power icons on Justin's side, so...
It's game!
There you go! So Chase are winning. He'll be going through to the top 4. Congratulations to Chase and commiserations to Justin. And yeah, I think Justin was saying about, where was Bran?
Bran would have helped, but I don't know if he would have changed the game or changed the outcome. But he would have made it much more competitive.
Yeah.
Because having that wolf pack is fine, but they really sing when you have Bran.
They sing?
They sing.
I don't think I've ever heard a dog sing before.
Really?
Yeah.
A pack of them singing, howling, singing.
I don't think the word's interchangeable, Han.
Yes, they are interchangeable.
So, anywho, thanks again to our new patrons. Very much appreciated. Mason Todd and Jared Kurtz. And thanks always to all of our other patrons as well. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/The White Walkers.
Yeah, I don't think there's a donate Jaffa Cake link, but we'll get on that.
I'm more than happy to accept Jaffa Cakes as donations. I'm not entirely sure how they'll help us pay for like equipment and stuff, but it'll be great. Anyway, thanks guys. See you for the top 4. Bye.
Bye.